So apparently the sellers have Wi-Fi boosting, and I got the password so I could broadcast over here. So I bebopped across the creek. That's where I did the quick look the other day from. I'll get a much more in-depth view there. But man, here it is. This land will be called Belonganik. When people say, why is it called that? You could say, because it belongs to Nick. All hail Nick, the king of Belonganik. All right. Man, oh man. He said that everything mowed is mine. This part down here where the grass is still up high, that belongs to the neighbor on the other side of me. He owns the other half of this. So, yeah. All kinds of game trails right through here. I know there's deer up here. So, he said there's caves up on those bluff formations. I'm gonna do what I did to the other side and take all of these trees out of here and open those bluffs up so you can see them. The workshop's staying. He was gonna leave me the tractor, but the place he's buying actually has land, so he's keeping his tractor. That's his chainsaw sawmill. He's cutting these boards up and making posts, but over there he's going to use those for timbers for a bridge that he was making somewhere. But that's the foundation of a house they were going to build at one time, but it's just the cement foundation, perfectly level and just chilling there. So that's where my sawmill is going to go. And all of these trees we pull down, I'll cut them to length and I'll use my own sawmill on them, and that will alleviate any prices that I gotta pay for building my chicken coop and my chicken run. I think I'm gonna go ahead and build my chicken run and my chicken coop over here and just have it over here in a barn. But if I do that, it's got to be very secure because those critters will be wanting to get into my chickens. I'm trying to see if he'll sell me that little Nissan right there. Hopefully he will. He said it ran when he parked it there, but his wife's dad died and left it to her son. And he drove it here and parked it and went off to live life and never came back to get it. And that was like 3 years ago. So it's just been sitting there for 3 years. So I'm seeing what he wants for it. I'm gonna try to get it. But yeah, I'm very excited about all the possibilities I have with this. I don't know if I will lose the signal when I cross the path over here, but I'll see. And yeah, man, I'm so happy I got this. Get this gate closed. I'll bebop across this creek and see if I lose signal. Now technically, I own that side of the creek all the way up to where there's like a little stand over there. That's his deer blind. I own all the way up to that point. So all of this back here is all mine. Well, we got our spot for the milk cow now. Just need to get everything finalized and then get over here and build a little pole barn for it, and then I'll go get a cow. A pole barn and a fence rather, because I need to build a little pasture fence there. Make sure all of the other cows around here can't get into them, and you know, hopefully keep the coyotes out. All right, here we go. Push it in the floor. Did we keep the signal? Yeah, we still got signal. All right, so, you know, back when Dan used to tell me I could just deer hunt over here since he wasn't around, I would deer hunt that field we just looked at, and then I would bring them over right here to this tree to process. I would hang them in that tree, and, you know, tear them up. So this here apparently is, well, there's my creek access right there. So I'll go down that. I'll lose signal for sure over there, but man, that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to see what this looks like I get to explore it looks like in the winter. I mean, I've seen it from a distance, but I haven't got to walk around the bluffs or anything. So yeah, I'm very, very excited, man. So I'm glad he brush hogged this one more time for me before he left. All that fill dirt from the mountainside I'm having torn down that I was wondering what to do with and stressing about doing something with, I'm gonna put it right in here. And I'm gonna leave these big sycamore trees here. They're staying for sure. That right there is a boat arc tree. That drops them crab apple balls and green balls, look like giant tennis balls. Bodark balls, they call them out here. That's what I was told. I don't know what actual kind of tree it is, but here it is. There's the creek bank that I'm working my way to fix. And I'm going to be honest with you, once I get that other side done up to those rocks over there, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start doing the same thing down this side. I'm going to get that creek bank cleaned up and stacked up just right, looking nice. So yeah, man, I've definitely got the rest of my lifetime project to work on here. So and I'll put up another fence over here along this side, like a smaller corral. And this will be my holding pen for if there's flooding going on across the way, where I got to keep her up out of on this side of the creek. I'll have over here to do that with. So honestly, the first step towards everything over here is build a pasture fence on both sides. Once I have the pastures fenced off, then I can get livestock in them. Start rotating livestock, I'll be able to pay for my stuff a lot faster. Get the sawmill put on the cement foundation up there, and I can start cutting logs for the pole barn. Once I get all the materials stacked up for the pole barn, I'll ask my church to come and help out with the construction, and we'll get everything built in a couple of days. So yeah, that'd be it. I'll see y'all on the other side.